Does it look like I'm looking at them? Hello and welcome to FPL Kids. I'm Dick and joined by my dad Matt. On this podcast we talk about FPL and just kids.
Hello, Blake.
Hello.
This is not a normal podcast.
It's a YouTube live. So if you're listening onto the podcast players, there is a video of this live on YouTube.
Yeah, when we release this as a podcast, we'll put a link to the YouTube version.
Yep.
Why would you listen to Blake when you can look at him? Look at this face. That was very quiet. If you are listening to the podcast, that was just a few seconds of silence.
Oh. There's only seconds of silence we are going to have, apart from the other 9,362.
Okay. What do you want to say then? Part of your welcome? What are you going to say? I know you're very... Well, why are we on YouTube? You're very keen to be on YouTube.
I'm very keen to be on YouTube because I made a bet with my friend Zach. If I get 10 more subscribers...
Right.
In the next 2 podcasts, I get 15 quid.
YouTube subscribers?
Yeah.
Okay. So it needs to get 10 more YouTube subscribers.
So subscribe as quick as you can.
To win a bet with your friend Zachary.
Yes.
All right. Well, at the moment, I don't know how many YouTube subscribers we've got actually.
We've got around 10.
Around 10. Okay, so it's not many already.
My friend Will's been checking it for me.
Has he?
Yep.
But if we get up to 20 in the next few days, Zachary owes you 15 quid.
Yeah, he owes you 15 quid.
All right. Well, if you're watching on YouTube or if you're listening on the podcast,
come if you're listening on the podcast, come to YouTube, subscribe if you can.
To FPL Kids.
Yeah, FPL Kids. Oh yeah.
Let's have a roundup there of the games, the fun from last week. Tell us what happened.
So we had Where's Ollie, which was guessed by FPL Barriera / Tom Maskell.
Tom Maskell gets all the games right.
It's everything.
So he found Ollie Watkins in Where's Ollie.
Yes, he did.
Well done, Tom. So we've done Where's Solly.
Yep.
We've done Where's Ollie this week. Who else did we? Where's Bolly?
So now we're back to Where's Ollie again.
We've run out of names that rhyme with Wally and are also FPL assets.
So we're doing Where's Solly on holiday?
Where's Solly on holiday? Because it's been the FPL, it's been an international break.
He's just been chilling.
So Solly March.
I don't know if he has been going to the seaside, but
we're going to say he's been on holiday. We'll release a picture of like a holiday scene, maybe a beach, don't know.
Somewhere though is the face of Solly March.
So we'll put that out on Twitter.
Yep.
And Facebook.
Yeah. And
if you can find Solly, Tom Maskell's going to find Solly.
Yes,
so.
Tom Maskell's going to find Solly no matter
So
what.
Try and find it before Tom Maskell because he's very, very quick off the mark.
Yeah, he's like, listen to the podcast. Oh, he mentioned it. Found him.
If anyone's got any other ideas, we've done Where's Solly, Where's Bolly, Where's Ollie. And we're doing Where's Solly again. So if you've got any other ideas of any players that rhyme with Wally
in FPL,
let Blake know because he wants some more.
I need some more.
There was also a Blake's Mix-Ups where we do an anagram. What did you do last week, Blake?
I did.
Have you forgotten what it was?
Oh yeah, I've forgotten.
It was somebody called Rita who brings about the end of the world.
Armageddon Rita.
Armageddon Rita. What was the answer to Armageddon Rita?
Martin Ødegaard.
Martin Ødegaard. And who guessed that right?
FPL Barriera / Tom Maskell.
Congratulations, Tom, again.
If we missed you out, and if you've actually sent it on Twitter or Facebook, just tell us we're wrong and you found it.
Tom was definitely the first.
Yeah, he was definitely the first.
I think Tom got these answers before he'd even listened to the podcast.
Had he?
Yeah. He's that quick. He doesn't even listen to the podcast. He just looks for Ollie. He does the anagram, then he listens.
Yeah.
And there'll be a new Blake's Mix-Up later.
Yes.
Okay, what are we talking about on this YouTube Live, this podcast?
We are talking about FPL.
Yeah, but what we're going to do, because we're not doing a review of the game week, because there wasn't one.
Yeah, we already did that last week.
Do listeners' questions.
Yeah, listeners' questions.
Okay, Blake, listeners' questions. First question is from FPL Gamst.
Okay.
Came in on Twitter. He's thinking about his team. He says, is Saka to Bowen an idiotic move? So he's thinking of getting rid of Saka bringing in Bowen. I know you've been looking at the fixtures and why this might be an option. What are the fixtures?
The fixtures are Saka has got Leeds at home, Liverpool away, and West Ham away.
Mhm.
And Bowen's got a double, Southampton at home and Newcastle at home, and then Fulham away and Arsenal at home.
So Bowen's got a double.
Yeah. Just
But what do you think?
West Ham aren't that good.
Is that the problem? West Ham not a great team.
They're not that good.
I mean, what's Bowen done this season? Has he done much?
I think he's got like a few goals, maybe a few assists.
Nothing like Saka though.
No, he's not like Saka at all.
He's a differential though. That's why Gamster's interested.
I don't like differentials.
You don't like differentials?
Actually, I use them all the time, but I don't like Bowen differential.
You don't like Bowen?
No, he's bad differential.
Oh, right. Well, I see where this is going then. What are you going to say to Gamster?
It's a tough decision,
Oh.
but you should get Bowen.
Get Bowen?
Never get Bowen.
Never get Bowen.
Keep Saka.
Keep Saka.
Keep Saka.
All right, Gamster.
Keep Saka.
Blake says no.
No.
Keep Saka
Yeah.
because West Ham are not a great team, basically, even though they got a double.
Yep.
Was that about right?
Yeah.
Okay. Your next question, Blake, is from FPL Totoro.
Total.
And this was the kind of question you get in an international break when there's no FPL.
Yeah.
Totoro says, now FPL is on a break, what other stuff do you like to do, Blake? Why don't you answer that first? What other stuff do you like to do?
I like to play football.
Do you play
And
football?
while doing that, I want to give a shout out to my team, Rickle Under Nines.
Right. Shout out to Rick on the Nines. What else do you like to do?
I like to play video games.
Video games. What video games
Before
do you play?
school and after school, I kind of play video games.
He does. He plays a lot of video games.
Yeah.
What kind of video games?
FIFA.
FIFA. Classic.
Then Lego Star Wars: The Skywalker Saga.
Lego Star Wars. I thought you were going to say that.
Yep.
You also play those sporty ones where
Nintendo Esports.
Nintendo Wii Sports. Is that what that's called?
Esports.
Esports.
I think.
Okay.
Nintendo Esports.
What else? The other part of the question is, what is your favorite family board game or family movie?
I'm gonna do both. My favorite family board game. It's not really. I do play it as a family. Sometimes he joins in, but my friend comes around, and usually his dad, and we play Axis and Allies.
Axis and Allies. It's like a war-based board
It's
game.
World War II.
Yeah, you play that at a history club.
I played that. I played it. A Star Wars series.
Blake's big into Star Wars as well as football at the moment.
Two more movies, and then I have finished all of them.
So there you go, Totoro. That's what Blake likes to do. Play football, play video games, play Axis and Allies, and watch Star Wars.
Star Wars.
There is an FPL question from Totoro as well.
Oh.
Should we do it?
Yeah.
What FPL chips have you got left? Tell us what you got left first.
The bench boost and the free hit.
Yeah, because last week...
Wait, can I use my free hit now?
Don't hit me.
Free hit.
Oh, God, he actually hit me. Thanks, Blake. If you are listening to the podcast, you're going to want to watch the video because
Yeah.
he has just hit me around the head.
No free hit.
Oh, okay.
That's the last one.
Okay. That's the last one. Last week, I played my free hit.
I beat you.
And you
with
beat
10
me still.
men.
Yeah. So you've still got your free hit. You still got your bench boost. So what's your plan for these chips?
Playing bench boost. This whack.
This week, Blake's playing that bench boost.
Yes. I can't wait any longer.
So we'll hear
It's
more.
coming out. I can't hold on to it any longer. The free hit. It's coming out. It can't
Bench
wait.
boost,
It
bench
has to
boost.
shout.
You said it's bench boost you're playing.
Free hit. I'm not playing it now. Bench boost has to shout. It's coming out. Not the free hit. Like totally not the free hit.
Oh, we're getting confused.
Bench boost. Want to shout. It's coming out.
It's the bench boost you're playing this week. So when are you playing your free hit?
Game week 38.
38. Blake said that on a previous podcast, and he's sticking to it.
Yeah, I'm sticking to it.
Who else has sent in a question?
Bean juice. It's bean juice.
Bin Juice.
FPL bean juice. The best bean cleaner around.
I'm sure he'll love that. Bin Juice has asked another kind of international break-based question.
Yeah.
It involves me. Bin Juice says, Blake, the Oracle, if someone kidnapped your dad, would you offer them some football cards for his safe return, or think, all things considered, a lovely sticker of Patrick Bamford is too hard to let go?
I'll give him a sticker, but not a card.
Okay.
I'm keeping my limited edition. 2 of my limited edition Patrick Bamfords.
So if the kidnappers who got me wanted a football card, you would say no. You can
No,
have a...
but I'll give you a Patrick
But-
Bamford sticker.
Right. Cards are better than stickers, are they?
Yeah.
All
I
right.
don't collect stickers. They're just going in my magazines.
Right. So I'm worth trading with a football sticker, but not a football card.
Yeah, you're not worth a football card.
Brilliant. You tried to replace me on this podcast before with like a tin of paint, and now
Yeah, but
and now I'm
we
not
kind of
worth as
threw
much.
that away.
Right. Okay. Question from Tom Maskell.
Tom Maskell.
Tom
He's
Maskell.
involved in everything. You can't stop him from doing everything.
Can't stop
Because
him.
he is amazing and he's here for you. You gotta watch him out because he's coming for you. Tom Maskell.
I think Tom Maskell's become your favourite listener. Is
No,
he?
he isn't.
Has he taken over Bin Juice?
My bit they're tied in first place.
Tied in first place. And what about Gamst?
They're head to head.
You've got loads of good listeners.
They're head to head.
Okay, but Tom Maskell wants to know.
That's the clue to the question.
That is a clue to the question, because the question is, because Tom Maskell likes Blake's league, mini league, but Tom Maskell wants to know, will we have a head-to-head league on FPL next season?
Yes, we will. We also have the usual league that we do. Well,
All right.
2.
Blake likes the sound of a head-to-head league.
Yeah.
Tom, there will be one next season, FPL Kids, head-to-head league. Tom also wants to know, will there be an episode of FPL Dads?
No. You're not taking that. You can make your own podcast, but not my podcast.
You know what would happen on that? We'd talk about my plans for the next game week and stuff on FPL Dads.
Go make your own podcast then.
No one wants to know that. Nope, there will be no FPL Dads podcast.
Yes.
That's your listeners' questions, Blake. Tell us your plans now for game week 29. Do you want to grab your iPad?
My iPad.
Right,
Let's
log
go
in.
do some quick stuff.
Blake's going to log into his iPad now.
My iPad does have a glitch where it shuts down, so just hold with me and it shuts down.
It looks fine.
Yep.
So your plans for game week 29. It's a big double game week, lots of doubles.
Yep.
Some teams have got a single. You've already told us you're playing the bench boost.
Yep.
So you normally tell us about your transfers first. What transfer are you making this week?
I am doing a double -4.
It's a double. He's
Oh.
taking a -4.
Tarkovsky and Grealish out for Estupinian and Madison.
Okay.
2 single game week players for 2 double game week players.
Okay. I like the sound of it. So you're getting rid of Grealish because you brought him in a few weeks ago, but every week we say he's disappointed you.
Yeah, disappointing.
And he's only got a single game this game week.
Yeah.
And Tarkowski, yeah, because Everton are not great. You
Yeah.
got lucky with him last week. You got an assist.
Yeah.
But you've gone for Estepinian from Brighton. I like that. Brighton are good.
Double game
They've
week.
got a double. He's quite attacking. Madison.
Differential.
What's your thinking? Differential. Because you could have picked lots of other midfielders.
Yeah.
I was trying to push you towards Solly March or McAllister or Mitoma, one of those Brighton midfielders.
No, I'd never do that.
Never do that.
Yeah, I want Madison. He's playing Crystal Palace and Aston Villa.
Okay. So you've gone for him. You think he's a bit of a differential. He's going to help you get into that top 10.
He's
in
going
the
to
FPL
help
Kids League.
me. And he's going to help me get into the top 1 in the world.
Run us through your team then. On your bench boost, so it doesn't really matter who's on the pitch, I guess. It's just all the players. Tell us who you've got playing.
De Gea, Estupinian, Robertson, Mings, Trippier, Rashford, Madison, Saka, Haaland, Tony, Watkins, Raya, Gabriel, Erdegaard, and Neves.
Brilliant. Should we show?
Yeah, if you can see that.
If you can see that on...
It's backwards.
Oh, is it? Well, if you can see that on the live, there you go. That's Blake's team.
It's backwards.
Who's your captain for this game week?
It's Rashford.
Rashford, solid choice. Who's Rashford playing against?
Rashford's playing against Newcastle and Brentford.
Okay, vice captain.
Yeah.
Who's your vice? Who's your vice captain?
Vice captain. That's De Gea.
De Gea,
De Gea.
a goalkeeper.
Yeah.
Vice captain. Okay.
I captained the goalkeeper once.
You did. You captained Melier once. Didn't really work out. All right. Good luck for game week 29, Blake. You've been having some good game weeks recently.
I have.
Bench boost, lots of double game week players.
Yep.
Okay. What's next?
Next is Blake's bargain buy.
Blake's bargain buy. This is where Blake gives us the name of a player who is cost less than 5.5 million, who Blake is tipping to do well this week.
Yes. And that player is Purvis Estupinian.
Estupinian, who you've brought in this week.
Yep.
I might,
Got a double game week against Brentford and Bournemouth.
Do you know, I'm tempted to bring him in this week. I might bring him in this week as well.
You stay out of this.
I might take your tip on that one.
You stay out of this. It's me and my listeners.
All right. No, this is not an episode of FPL Dads.
No.
Go on then. We promised your listeners another Blake's mix-ups. Last week was Armageddon Rita, and that was Martin Erdegaard. This is an anagram of an FPL player. Who is Blake's mix-up this week? And what's the anagram thingy?
Blake's mix-ups. It's Abseil Conquers.
Abseil Conquers.
Yep.
Those are just two very random words.
Yep.
How are you spelling Abseil and Conquers?
So, ABSEILCONKERS.
ABSEILCONKERS.
Yep.
Abseil Conquers. If people unscramble that, Tom Maskell will unscramble that first.
I'll put it in the description, which I don't think we will, so we can't cheat. He has to listen to the podcast.
Well, we'll see.
Yep.
Unscramble that. Tell us what FPL player that is.
Yep.
Right. Normally, Blake does this on a podcast version. You don't often get to see him do his famous FPL Kids farewell.
It looks very weird this time.
Yes, it looks very weird. So here he goes. He's going to do his famous FPL Kids farewell for you right now. Putting his iPad down. He needs all of his body ready for this. Go on, Blake.
Farewell.
You forgot to thank them for listening even. Well, thank you for listening to FPL Kids.
Subscribe to YouTube for FPL Kids on Twitter at FPL_Kids. Oh, one more thing. Done it.
Done it. Farewell.